Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Choco the Chocobo. Apparently, I missed to steal your lady. But, no, I won't, I promise. I'm taking myself, actually. But, yeah, we are going to be doing some more how-to Minecraft today. I just jammed out with stream. We got a little bit of that uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. And we're just jamming out. Not as good as Swoozy would probably jam out, but, you know, I think it's pretty respectable. I think we jam out just the right amount, honestly. So I would rate it. I personally would do the rating of it. Let's see here. We do need some cows. Let me think. Do we actually want to do it this way? No, we don't. Too lazy. I don't want to make bookshelves. You know how much work that takes? I'm going to buy them. Actually, I don't even know how many I would need to buy. Meh, whatever. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to actually take some time to go ahead and work on the conclave expansion, the armory, and we're going to convert some of those diamond blocks, the diamonds that we have, the ridiculous amount of diamonds we have. We're not going to use it for buildings or anything like that because that seems kind of a waste. So what we will do instead is we are going to actually go ahead and convert them into armors and start enchanting them right away, which should be all the hype, honestly. I'm pretty excited for it, to be fair. I think I can get this down to a 3. Yeah, there we go. So, boom. Only 3 bookshelves because he's a scumbag. Come on, buddy. Man, you're killing us, boys. Alright, let's go. There we... Come on. Yeah! My dough, Gary! I like being in movies, Gary. Nicolas Cage. He's so good. Alright, 4. Dang it, 4. Ah! No, okay. Yeah, we also decided, well, I decided, oh, lil, would continue the Facecam'd for one more episode at least, see how people feel about it, give you guys enough time to see what it's like. So we did one mining episode, which is, you know, a little bit more adventurous, and then we are going to do a relax, chill episode. Okay, I was like, did we have one taken? Oh, no. Alright. I'm going to get 30 at least. I think that's a fair way to go about this. We'll go for the 30. Yeah. Oh, lol. We're gonna go for the 30 bookshelves, and that should be more than enough for what we need to do with enchanting. So we need that. We are going to need our enchantment table. So we're actually gonna abscond this bad boy right here. All right. Let's see here. And then we have that. We have that. We're gonna need some anvils, which we have in abundance somewhere. I don't know where, but we do have them in abundance. And we're going to need our diamonds for actually crafting the bad boys. Oh, and actually, so this is a nameless pickaxe. I wasn't sure if we should name it retroactively, because honestly, I was just going to burn the pickaxe, but we've used it for a fair bit now. Not really on anything too special, admittedly. This pickaxe has primarily been used on, whatchamacallit, clearing out that the armory area, basically. And so that's primarily what it was used for. But, I don't know. Maybe we should spare it. That's kind of up to you guys. I'll leave that up for the YouTube section comment. The comment section on YouTube. Well, yeah, we'll leave it for the YouTube comments. So you guys decide whether or not we should save it or not. If we decide just to, you know, whatever, just burn it. Only named ones are important. That is fine. Silky and Oblivion are of course safe. They've been hanging out in that little area in the keep, the 3rd floor, and yeah, they're just hanging out. We've been waiting. We're gonna put them into the armory, into that little nook eventually, but for now, that's where they are. I also need to introduce you to the next 2 pickaxes that are gonna be used for the whole thing, because this one's about to be retired, which is perfect, because this is exactly what I thought it would be. What? Sometimes I read chat and I get very confused. This is one of those. Oh, it's jockey! Okay, oh, it's a jockey. I want to name it. I want to catch it. I want to catch it. I want to catch it. Hold on. Spotted. Shh, 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 no words. words. No words, just feelings. Where are you? There you are. Wait, no, that's not you. Oh, it is. Oh. Come on. Yep, stay on me. Come on, baby. Come on. That's right, come on. Come on. A little bit more. There you go. I need to get you all the way to the storage area. Come on. Come on. Yep, there you go. Yep. Oh, look at... Ah! Shot me. All right, hold on. Wait. No! Ah! He's too fast! Ow! No, not like this. Baby, please. All right. Ouch. Nope. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Can't catch me. I'm a little Mexican jumping bean. Oh, them jukes. You got nothing on them jukes. All right. Focus. Come on. No, spider. No. Ah! Wait. Does he see me? See me now? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, God. Nope. Oh, okay. Let's go, boys! Oh, God. We got a swag skeleton. What? All right. He's dead. He's down. Come on. Up you go. I know. We have iron. Don't worry. Shh. We're okay. Come on. We have lots of iron here. Oh, God. Come here. Ow. Come on. All the way down. Come on. Attaboy. All right. Ouch. Now, do I have to name... I don't think I have to name them individually, so I'm just going to have to name one, I think. All right. No! What? No! Why? No, get down! Oh, no, stop jumping! Stop, for the love of God, jumping! Just down. Good God. All right. No! Ah, spider! No! You're gonna kill your jockey! You know what you did. This chocobo is not amused. I'm so salty right now. All that hard work, just all of it, just wow. Excuse me, PD left. Oh, I cry every time, man. Dadgummit. It's just so much worse, cause like, so salty. All right, do I leave my iron out here or do I leave it in there? I think I left it in there. There once was a jockey who rode on a spider. He was known to be quite the fighter. But then he went down far underground. Now he's no longer a writer. Choco, 2015. That's it. I'm still salty as sin. Alright, let's go find out where I left iron. I know I had a ton here. Don't you play this game with me. There you are. Alright. So lots of iron. We shouldn't have a single care in the world about this stuff. So that is all squared away. We do have a crafting bench there, I believe. Although I guess it wouldn't hurt to be absolutely safe. So let's go ahead and take that with us. And now we're going to actually have to go to a little bit of a black screen moment while I get there. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So boop. And also I'm going to have to, well, there's going to be, Okay, there's going to be an awkward bit of silence. So I do apologize for that, but yeah. Hold on. You can hear my soothing voice just talking to you. This is not something wrong with your television screen, because this would be on your computer, and therefore it would be a computer monitor issue. But honestly, I think we'll be fine. Anyways, on with the show. You know, I just realized I could have 120% not done that. I could have just turned off my Minecraft sound off, but I didn't think that through. Did not think it through. Alright, so we got these bad boys going. We'll start kitting them out pretty soon. So again, these guys are going to be holding the standard adventuring kits, what I have on here. So diamond chestplate, iron helm, boots, and pants. I did think about doing it as an iron chest as well, but I don't know. I don't really see the point. So anyways, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's start making tons and tons of this diamond stuff. But first, before we even get enchanting, let's just, you know what, yeah. Before we do any version of enchanting, let's just go ahead and throw down this stuff first, actually, before we do anything at all. But we're actually going to... We're going to just craft the diamond armors, and we're going to see what the progress is. It should be roughly found that about... Whoop, oh, no. Maybe? Yes. Woo! Alright. We should find that it's a little... We're going to be a little bit short of the... A little bit short of 3/4, I think, is what it's going to end up being. So... Oh, crap. Just realized I don't have any chests in here. Mistake number 1, Choco. Alright. So, let's start off with these bad boys. So, it's going to be 64, right? So, that is... Wow, that is exactly 16. Alright, so... We'll fill in one side at a time. We'll start off with the side that's closest... Nah, we should probably start with this side. Because that's the... No. We'll start with this side. Alright, so... Oh, God. My face one really should have taken the time to make one solitary chest in here. One lousy stinking chest. All right. So boom, 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 boom. Maybe seeing a pattern here. There's a lot of booming. All right. So put those bad boys on. My face one armor stands are more kitted out than I will be. I cry every time. Whoa! Oh, there it is. It's like, we're one short. No, that's not a thing. Alright, alright, let's just move a couple of these items around. Because I don't like how that got a little bit confusing there. Alright, I am okay with that. Alright, so now we've done that. Now we have to work on the helms. So we're going to be a little bit short. That's okay. Okay, so there's 16. Woo! Let's not lose that. Alright, so now we have 16 helms. Oh, that's weird. They're angled. I didn't know that. They're angled. I guess you can, like, angle the armor stand. I didn't know you could do that. I wouldn't have noticed until I put that down. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe they're not even angled at all. I don't know. I thought they were. Alright, so... no. Dadgum you. Alright. So, let's just go ahead. That is 120% angled, right? That's not just me going crazy. Let's see if I put it this way. What? No. It's just the armor stand. Weird. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. My sitting posture is bad. If I sat properly, I would probably not look as hilarious, but... Alright, so there we go. With the helmet's done. No need of pants. Freaking pants, man. Alright, so let's just go ahead, get a whole bunch of these bad boys out and rolling. Look at how perfect that was. I didn't even calculate that. I just kind of guesstimated. That was literally perfect. Alright, so let's go through. Alright, there's a whole bunch of diamond leggings for you boys. Sick. Alright. Alright, cool. Now, the chest plates obviously are not part of what we do here, so let's go ahead and fill in the next area. Alright, let's do it by threes. We'll convert these first. So let's actually start off with the pants this time, because pants are a little bit more of an issue to do. Alright, so there's another 16 worth of pants. Let's get that all done and settled. My god. And then we will need to, well, I'll probably do that particular thing for the diamond chest plates off cam, because that is just a lot of grinding, in all honesty, because I'm gonna have to go like ferry things around, and it's too much to show on cam. I think. I don't know. It really depends on you guys, I suppose. But for now, we're just gonna focus on doing these. Nope, we're gonna need a lot more than that. Convert. All right. Yeah, look, we're already just chunking through the diamonds. Like, these diamonds just getting ripped. Okay. Oh, wait. Idea. What? Ultra Cake Face 123 has donated $6.66. Hi Choco, I'm a sub and you are a great streamer. Thanks. Keep up the great stream. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Anything that goes towards the stream goes to supporting the stream and the YouTube channel, actually. So thank you very much for that donation and the kind words. Hope you guys are. I don't know. I think this is gonna look fantastic, actually. There's just like, you have to remember this. This is SMP, right? No one has cheats. No one has any of that. Well, supposedly no one has cheats. I don't know. We've had a little bit of you know, a couple of shifty moments here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone can agree that we are all legit. Yeah, there's only been like a couple of things here and there, and honestly, they didn't matter all that much. So yeah, but this is all legit, vanilla found diamonds. And of course, some like weird event stuff. Like I got a really decent number of diamonds from gambling, like 100 some. So that was a fair bit. We also got some. Another thing about we actually profited in diamonds as well for Pete's Casino. So that's pretty good. You could gamble with Tyler for more diamonds. I'm pretty sure number one, he doesn't have diamonds to gamble with really. But other than that, I wouldn't want to gamble with Tyler much more, because we were very, very bad for Tyler's diamond count, like actually just ripped. Yeah, that should be good, right? Yeah, that's good. Jeez, we're just ripping through the diamonds though. We are ripping through it, boys and girls. Ripping through. Alright. Man. Whoop. Alright. Sick, boys. Come on. There we go. And then the pants are all on. So it... Wow, we are actually really close. We are so close to 3/4. It hurts. We're just so very close. All right, so we're gonna have 45 diamonds that we're just gonna hold in reserves, because that we just are. So we're gonna hold 45 diamonds in reserves. We're going to absolutely have to go on mining more often, because I didn't realize how much more diamonds we needed. We need a lot more. Dang. So, anyways, we got these bad boys going. All right, cool. So let's see, helmets, we need 16 helmets, they're 5 apiece, so 80. So we're 35 short of completing this side, but look at that, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just look at it, it's just so beautiful. I rate that. I don't know if you guys rate it, but I rate it. Rip diamonds? Yeah, man. Actually rip the diamonds. They were young. They were beautiful. But honestly, I'm happy with using diamonds for this reason. Because, like, I don't know, there's something to be said about having diamond battle gear at the ready. So one day we'll go through and we're going to start enchanting all these. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I want to do it right now. Do I want to do it right now? Probably not right, meow. Let me think. Yeah. I guess. I guess we might as well roll preliminary ones, huh? Alright, so let's go. Whoop. Dadgummit. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ah, I didn't bring my lapis. That's what I forgot. Never mind, can't do it. I was like, we can do the preliminary ones. Nope, absolutely not. Forgot the freaking lapis. Alright, well, you know what? What we'll do instead is, I guess we're going to go hit up the keep, and we're going to burn through 500 levels. I guess we'll just do, whenever we're ready to actually make the armory fully upgraded. So we're going to have to go on a couple more diamond trips. In fairness, to be fair, let's see here. So we're 35 diamonds off from just finishing the helmets on this side, right? And then we don't need any more diamonds for that side. So that means we're going to have these bad boys left here. So let me just let's whip out the good old calculator. Alright, so we have 16. Well, actually, hold on, before we do 16 stuff. So we have 5 plus 4 plus 7, which is what, 16? That'll kick. So 16 times 16. So 16 squared. 256. So we need 256 more diamonds. Yeah, that sounds right. So we're going to need 256 more diamonds in order to make the next full thing here. So if we guess at about 2, we're going to need about 2 more stacks of diamond ore. It's quite a bit of ore, but we are going to be doing that. So we will have to do that at some point. Let me read chat real quick. Alright, then how about this? Do you guys want for the, do you want to enchant the armor or do you want to enchant books? How do you want to spend the 506 levels? Because we really don't have a reason to hold on to them. Like, realistically speaking, we just don't need to use them. So, I'll leave this up to everyone here. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy the view. God, that is really cool. Ooh, looks like it's gonna be a close one, Hold on. We're gonna have to whip out the straw poll. Keep on chewing my lip. Oh, good to have it. Enchant which? Books or armor? Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So vote on there if you are on stream, and we'll figure out which one we want to enchant. But we have a lot of stuff to enchant. So let's see, there's 16 in total times what? Times... So 16 times 6, which is 96. And then 32? Yeah. 128-ish? Yeah, 128 things of things to... 128 things of things. 128 things of armor to enchant. Alright, let's see what the straw poll says. Ooh, that's pretty close, but armor does win out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and enchant the armor. Whatever's left over, we're going to go hit up with the books. So again, I'm going to have to turn off the Minecraft sound. And then we're going to have to go to the black screen. And then I'm going to have to just mosey on over. And then we will go pick up the lapis so we can go enchant in here. And I'll also probably take the time to go get the... Actually, would I? Should I? Could I? Right now I'm wondering if I should bring the an ender chest there, but I'm guessing not, because that would mean that I would have to go all the way back and get more ender eyes. Although I guess I have emeralds, so I could buy another eye of ender, but that would need obsidian. Yeah, that's just too much. Alright, so sorry again for the black screen, guys. I know you guys don't really like it whenever this happens, but I do need to keep this all hidden and concealed, because if I reveal it to you guys, then we have some little spies that have proven time and time again that the spies are more than happy to reveal the location to others on the server, and I don't want that to happen, because I have a lot of diamonds worth of armor down there, like, honestly speaking. But, alright, let's just go get some lapis. Where are you? I know you're here. Alright. So, lapis. And then... Do I have any? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Alright. So, we just need lapis. We have the armor there. That should be all we need. So, that should be good, good, good. I'm sorry, guys, it's a black screen, but swapping on and off would just be confusing, and frankly, perhaps some of you are clever enough to determine based off the time spent traveling or a certain radius of which I could have possibly gone through, although you don't know if I'm using rails or not. Kick. But yeah, there's so many. I gotta be careful, man. I gotta cover my tracks. I gotta make sure that I'm lickety split quick. Bit my tongue a little bit. Oh, it hurts. Do not enjoy. Alrighty. And boom, we are back online. Sound is on. Cool. Black screen is no fun. I do apologize, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, so we do have a little bit of a double chest that we did squirrel away. Let's go ahead and leave some stuff in here. I don't think we really need to have emeralds in here, but that's okay. Guess we'll leave the eggs in there. So we have a lot of lapis, so we shouldn't be running out anytime soon. So let's go ahead, yank these off the armor stands. Maybe I should, nah. Actually, I guess it's kind of nice, huh? To have it like some of them at like weird angles and stuff, just because it looks nicer. I don't know. I think it looks nicer. I think it adds more variety. Yeah, sound is on. All right, so boots. What do you got? Terrible enchant. Terrible enchant. Dear God Almighty, what are with these terrible enchants? All right, I have to punch some of these books out. Give me your books. Oh no, punch them too far. You've already told Vic where it's at. Hit F3, okay. No. Could you imagine? Alright, really? Respiration 2? I feel like I'm getting gypped. Alright. I don't know. Protection 3, that is rubbish. Unbreaking 3, possibly rate worthy. Oh! Yeah, remove the torch. But we're just rolling really rubbish stuff. Oh, it sucks. Alright, let's burn one more book. Ugh, power 4. It's not bad, but at the same time. For the love of Fleep game! Give me Prot 4. Fleep off. No, like, honestly, just, nah. No. You're being a little sandstormer right now, and I do not like it. Alright, efficiency 3. Man, we are ripping through the books, unfortunately. Okay, Prot 4 I rate. Blast Prot 4 I do not rate. Fire Prot 4 I do not rate. So boots, done. Bing, bang, boom, done. Alright, and then we can take some enchanted books down here one day. Go a little bit ham. And then get that all settled out. So, boom, that's all done and settled. Let's see, so pants, helmet, I hear an Enderman, that makes me very nervous. Little sandstormer, get out of here. Yes, this is going on YouTube, this is a live recording. Doo-ba-doo-doo, what am I doing here? Unbreaking 3, okay, so these are all rubbish, basically. We could risk it for the biscuit, but because I've spent a redonkulous amount of diamonds, I kind of don't want to risk it for any of the biscuits. I will take a Prot 2 book, however. Excuse me, I probably just made you go half deaf. Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 3. Man, they are just not playing ball today. Aqua Affinity, I'll rate that because we need to put on the helmet anyways. We're just getting really unlucky. Respiration on one hand, like, yeah, we want it on there, but the main thing is we want Prot. Prot is hard to come by even by way of books, so that is the main thing we're looking for. Interesting. That's an interesting combination of enchant titles. Man, we are just getting wrecked. Like, what are these enchantments, and why are they so bad? Prot 3. Dear Lord, please. Come on, game! Fleep off! Alright. Man, we are just getting crushed by the game right now. The game is just having its way with us. Alright, Prot 3. That's okay. We can rate that. So now we're in the game for a Prot 3. We have wasted all our books, however. Which is not great. Admittedly. Come on, where are these enchants? Like, actually, though. Let me think. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. Since we have, like, absolutely booty luck right now. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, since we're having absolutely just, like, the wreck has been giving to us. Is giving to us? What am I even saying? Since we're getting absolutely just demolished with enchanting these down here, I would need a book anyways to put these into rotation. I don't have enough books to do a mass book enchant, I don't think, actually, when I think about it. I think we'll do a book enchant. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the armor, but the armor is just not working with us today. So we are going to go ahead and do that. We're going to drop these off of the keep and stuff, and we're just going to keep on book enchanting there. We are going to need, however, some more books. This is causing all kinds of problems. Let me think. I think what we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna... We have to. There's just no way around it. Alright, so we are going to need to black screen again. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys hate it, but forgive me. Please forgive me. So I'll just black screen it again. Turn off the sound. And then I'm going to do my absolute darndest to make this as quick as possible. What we're going to do is we're just going to go to the keep, and we're going to just do a whole bunch of book enchants, hopefully. And I can just keep the recording going without going to a black screen again. and there's gonna be no back and forth. So forgive me, I'm sorry. I know a lot of you were looking for the armor stuff, but unfortunately, it looks like it's gonna be absolutely rough, and we're getting the wreck. And I really underestimated how bad our luck would be with that. So I'm gonna need to bring. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to bring a lot of books down there or something like that, or like I don't know. I guess we don't really need that many books because at max we'd only need like 1.5 stacks ish. But at the same time, we would need a fair bit of books. So. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, Choco, please let me see. I promise we won't tell. I don't doubt that the people that are saying that they wouldn't tell would. I don't think that the people that say that they wouldn't tell would lie. There we go. But I do think, however, and all right, there we go. But I do think, however, that a lot of people that are saying absolutely nothing will be happy to spill the beans, which is not really what we're going for. So unfortunately, we are going to have to be a little bit on the careful side, a little bit more protective of ourselves, because that would be really sucky. That would actually make me really sad if we got robbed, not wolfulsed, but if we got robbed, that would be bad. That would be very, very bad. All right, so let's see here. I have zero recollection of how this works. Sharpness. Oh, we have a whole bunch of prots. We have another prot here too as well. Alright, so prot goes into the prots. I don't even know what the heck you are. Knockback. Oh, this is the knockback chest? No, it's not. What the heck are you? Well, you know what? You're now the everything chest, because I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to look. Alright, we need to go get a lot of books, so let's go ahead and just take care of that. We're going to need, let's see, 480, so we're going to need 6. Wow, we're going to need 160. Oh, actually, I guess it's more like 450, so we're going to need 150-ish. Yeah, 150-ish. Alright, so 150-ish books would do the trick, which means that we would be... That's a lot. That is a lot. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a lot of books. I guess we're going to just decimate the cow population, get some leather from there, because that's we're starting to hit the numbers of books where it's getting a little bit on the high side, even for us. Trade via emeralds isn't really that big of a deal, but at the same time, until we have Conclave really fully running, it's not going to be something that I would want to do, because it's just so time consuming, man. Ooh, we got some free leather. Yeah, but too time consuming. So let's go grind out some books, shall we? All right, and then let's go check out. Yeah. All right, so we are on point and ready to go. I am pretty pleased. Boom, boom, boom. Good thing here. Just occurred to me how much we're gonna need. That's a lot of books. That's a lot of books. Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be worth it. All right, so let's go whip out the sword and let us go to town. So we're gonna need 150. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna even reach anything close to that with this number of cows. But first things first, before we go on like an absolute spree with these cows, I need to repopulate them while there's still a lot of them in the pen. Otherwise, if you do it the other way around, you're just going to be in a very sad situation where whenever you want to get more cows, you're going to have absolutely none, and you're just rip, and you're going to cry every time. So come on, let's go. Now, it's for this reason that it really makes no sense to make those like condensed cow farms. It's more efficient, actually, to do it this way. Because you're not restricted in having to do it, and it really helps to be able to use your looting. So for our purposes, it makes a lot more sense to do this, I think. I don't know. Maybe someone can point me in the direction of something that says otherwise, but for as far as I know, this is the best way to do it. Gotta cover more. Alright, so we only got like 30 cows in that. That's pretty bad. Alright. So keep it up at this level. Make sure we don't hit any baby cows. Alright. Alright, whatever. Just chippity chop. Aim for the tops of the cows. Come on. And before I hit this goal, it just flips me straight out. Alright. So, boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry, cows. I'm such a murderer. But we need it for the enchants. We need it for the vines. Also, you have a delicious steak. Alright, so... Alright, that's a decent number of calves as well. Oh no. It's okay, you'll grow up soon. Don't be concerned by the fact that I just kind of eliminated everyone. It's fine, it's fine. You guys got nothing to worry about. So, let's go ahead and drop these bad boys off. We got... Wow, we didn't even get enough. Really? Oh, we still need 58 more leather. Oh, time to kill horses. Whatever. I guess we'll start off with this many. However many this yields us. I don't know how many this is actually going to yield, but we'll start off with this. Let's go over here. Recover some of the sugar cane. Boom, boom, boom. Done, done, done. Then up we go. And wow. Okay. So paper, not sugar. I do not need this much sugar. I am not Maroon 5. All right. Do. Get the paper all rolling like that. Books. Perfect. And then we just need more books. That's a pretty healthy number of books. I'd rate that. All right. So we have lots of books. Is basically what we're getting at. We also have a lot of steak. So we now can go enchant with these books. We're going to keep and do that there. Because I don't want to transport. Dear God, I'm not transporting all this stuff. Much things. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take these over. So we're going to be enchanting 100. Wait, no, not 100. We're be enchanting 92. It's 92 books today, which is still a lot of books in honesty. So, I mean, is that more than a double chest? Yeah. Yes. Pretty sure. Get the books from the villagers. I could do that, but it's kind of annoying. Because we have to trade, and then we don't have, once the conclave is fully running, it shouldn't actually be even remotely difficult. Like right now, it's not hard, to be honest, to get emeralds, but at the same time, it's not fun, nor is it really efficient. When we get the conclave fully running, we should be ready to go. Like when this whole tower is operational, oh my gosh, it's gonna be an emerald shower. It's gonna be beautiful. Because this is going to be like, well, the way it's going to work is that since we're going to be having compounding trades, whenever we have the farmers going, we trade farmers for a decent rate for potatoes to emeralds, carrots to emeralds, wheat to emeralds is actually not too bad as well, so we might consider putting them in there as well. But the carrots and the potatoes, and I guess, yeah, the wheat even, will be all really good. We'll also have the pumpkins going there. We might even change up back to melons, just because melons does seem to be a little bit faster. But we'll have that all going, and we can just trade emeralds like that's really wimpy. There we go. So that's, yeah, it's going to be lickety-split quick. I'm really looking forward to that, because once that gets rolling, we are going to be really well underway. I also do need to vet these guys at some point, because we had a breeding session, and I just couldn't be bothered. Why am I going this way? Yeah, whatever. We'll go underground. Alright, so over we go, down through here, and let's go gamble away our levels. Let's see what's going on. Am I going to go kill Pete? Why would I kill Pete? The follower alert, honestly, it's not really even so much that it has that big of a delay usually. It's just that there's so many people following that it kind of keeps going. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's crazy. Actually, all right. Not what I wanted. Interesting. Okay. So, wow, that is a book and a half. It's a tricky book, though. It's a very tricky book. That's a pretty crazy book. I write that book. Very tricky book, but very interesting book. Alright. So let's move these boys up there. Let's move these over so I can just clearly see which ones are what. Alright, so boom. Alright, and then we'll just, I guess we'll just do it the same style we did it last time, where we're just going to go bang, bang, bang down the line. And almost there. Oh, 2 more to go. Ooh, actually, never mind, we're done. Kick. Alright, goodbye, arrow. Alright, so let's take a look at what we have. We have this crazy book, which is just whatever. Rubbish, rubbish. Usable. Usable. Prot 3, one goes straight into the prot chest, because we can use the prot 3s eventually. That actually would be a great 0 to 100 book, so maybe... The Unbreaking 3, I think, is worth a lot more in general, so we'll probably put it with the Unbreakings, if I have one. So that's Power, that's Feather Falling, Depth Strider, tons of Aqua Affinity, and Punch? Why do I have Punch in? Alright, we're gonna have to go one day, just go through and fix it. What the heck is happening? I don't know. I honestly could not tell you what I was doing when I was organizing the chests. Okay. So... Prot 4. Straight Prot 4. I'd rate that. Yeah, straight Prot... Okay. Far be it from me to argue with anything that wants to give me sharpness... Or not sharpness, whatchamacallit? Prot 4. Prot 4 is super duper rare to find. Well, not super duper rare to find. But it's pretty rough to find in your enchantment... for level 30s. Like, even if you run a whole bunch of them, it's super unusual to find them. I would know, because I've done it. Alright, so I don't care. Unbreakings can stay together. I do have an Unbreaking ones in somewhere, don't I? I have the memory span of a goldfish, like actually do. I don't know, whatever. Let's go see what's going on. I just realized I don't have enough lapis. Boom. Alright. So, oh, get these bad boys. What are these enchantments? Like, what even are you? Get out of here. Alright. What was I doing? I was enchanting. My god. You would think I could do a very simple, repetitive task very, very well, but it is actually... Ooh, a Prot 4 book. I'm down. I am game. Alright, so I guess we'll do one more enchant for the lulz. And it was literally a terrible enchant, so I regret every moment I made that decision. Alright, so let's see here. I'll organize the stuff later. Anything that doesn't really catch my eye, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you can leave it for future Chocobo. Yeah. Prot 4, rate, efficiency 3, Prot 3. Basically, if it's Prot, I'm gonna go spend time to actually put it in its rightful place. Partially because I don't remember where I put the other ones. Okay, let's convert those. Get these ones going now. Doobadoo, doobadoo. Come on, baby, do the locomotion with me. Alright. Alright, cool. Actually, we can recover the arrow now. Clink. Alright. Well, let's take a look at what we got. Fire Prot 3, that's terrible, terrible. Meh. 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 Meh, 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 meh. Yes, meh, meh, meh. Wow. One prop book. Good grief. Getting absolutely destroyed. Alright, so let's see here. I need more lapis. Good thing we refreshed these before we started this episode, lol. Alright, let's go down the line. My god, we still have so many levels. Come on. Come on. Don't be a little doodle banger. Come on. What the bull shrimp is this? Alright. We'll be back, don't you worry. Alright, so feather falling 4 would rate, punch 1, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Meh. 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 What are even you? Knockback, knockback, knockback. Do I have any knockback books in here that would fit perfectly with that? Nope. Alright. And you have just random stuff, I think, as well. Cry every time. Alright. Oh, wait. Are these all rubbish books? No, no. These are all, yeah. These are all Randy's. So let's go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. I do vaguely remember leaving a sharpness. Wait. Alright, let's go ahead and you're empty. Yep. Alright, so we'll put you as the new rubbish chest. Ooh, looting 3. I would actually rate that. Alright. So let's go down here. Sharpness. I could have sworn I had a sharpness one. Yes. Okay, good enough. So sharpness 4. Feather falling, we had one for sure. Where are you, feather falling? Yep, there you are. So feather falling in. Looting 3. Why would I ever keep a fire prot? In what world would I do that? Okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna put it in there. I'm gonna assume that's what I was doing earlier. I don't know. Alright, let's go over here again. Hit that grind back up. My god, so many books. So many books! We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, I got a soft feather falling 4. Dadgum you. Alright, perfect. Wow, that was like actually a perfect place to stop. Alright, then over here, these are what? Nope, this is unbreaking stuff. Rubbish, 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 rubbish. No, that's not rubbish. Let's see, it has a prod 3. Woo! Okay. So we got a feather falling. Right? So feather falling goes in there. Then we got a prot. So prot goes into here. Yeah. I'm just dumbfounded how fast his Twitch/YouTube account grew. Yeah, no kidding, right? So on the LWH. LWH has been in the channel and stuff for quite some time. It's crazy how fast this channel has grown. YouTube and Twitch. Nuts. I'd like to say it's because of my charming personality as well as my hard work ethic. What if it was actually just people got lost? They were looking for another Choco the Chocobo, and I stole all you away. That's it. That's all the books. Let's go see. Of course, Smite 4. Of course, yeah, you have all kinds of friends. Ooh, that is a dandy book. That's a dandy book. All right. Dang, that's also a pretty dandy book. It's not what we need, but that's still pretty cool. Sharpness 4, okay. Okay. Not bad, not great. Unbreaking 3 goes into there. Yeah, we'll put this as protection, I think. Alright, so you are a protection 4, yes, and you are a feather falling 4, and then you are a sharpness 4. Woo! 300 levels. 300 levels of enchanting. Woo! Gosh almighty. Hey, spider, what the heck do you think you're doing up here? Just random spider decided to sandstorm all over the place. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be it. We enchanted a lot more books. We were really going to have to organize this stuff. But we did enchant quite a few books. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I think that's going to be it. Let me just ask the stream real quick. Stream, would you like to do a small Q&A before ending? Or would you like to just call it a day? Oh, yeah, I guess we used 298 levels with it. Almost 300 levels, regardless. Alright. Alright, so we'll start off with the Q&A and then we'll do a raid. So let's go, let's see. Until the jazz ends. Well, no. Okay, so like a little bit after the jazz ends. Like 5 minutes-ish, somewhere in there. So go ahead. Rifle off questions. And I'll answer some. Alright, let's go. And everyone's still saying, yes, Q&A. Do it, do it, do it. Do I have a pet? No, I don't. I have owned dogs in the past. I've never owned a cat. I've kind of helped house sit a cat before. But yeah, dogs, I've been more of a dog person. That said, I have had some rough memories with dogs in terms of having to part ways with a pet dog for me is really hard because I've always really wanted to keep when I was growing up, I really wanted more than anything else to wake up with a dog at the foot of the bed, you know, like on the bed itself, like just kind of lying there and then like waking up and then looking at the dog and the dog be like, it's the dad time. I really wanted that, but never happened, unfortunately. It's happened. It happened a couple times, but it never was like we never got to have a dog all the way throughout its life. So it was kind of unfortunate. Is my family big? No, I'm actually the only child for my mom and dad. So that's just me. How do I meet Preston? Again, this is a very commonly asked question. I met basically everyone via Dota, more or less. That's probably the best way to explain it. But I met Preston first, and then I guess through Preston I met quite a few people as well. Like Kenny and the boys in the pack and stuff like that. So that was fun. Let's see here. What country am I from? So ethnically I'm Korean. Dota or League of Legends? I prefer Dota as like a mainstay game, but League of Legends I definitely understand the appeal of it for if you're like a new person, you want to play something casually, League is probably the way to go. Dota is very complicated. Why prank PD with an actual prank? Maybe. The epic prank, if that's what you're talking about, I don't know what I would consider that to be. Probably not what you would all consider to be a prank. Would I rather lose anime or games forever? Anime. I very, very obviously spend a lot more time playing games than I do watching anime. What headphones do I have? This is the G35. Yeah. So this is the G35. Logitech G35s. They're pretty good. I enjoy them. Do I have a PO box? No, I don't. I've kind of thought about it. I don't know. I'd have to be we'd have to grow as a channel a little bit more, I think, before we commit to a PO box. I just don't have the money to spend on a PO box and then worry about it and manage it and then think about like, has this been somewhere I don't want to know about? And, nah. Dating Jennifer Lawrence, yay or nay? Don't hate me. I don't know who Jennifer Lawrence is. Don't know. Yeah, sorry. Sports teams: Pittsburgh Penguins, Pirates, and Steelers. For hockey, baseball, and football. I'm hoping that was the right order. Let's do it by season. So Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates, which would be football, hockey, and baseball, respectively. I don't really follow basketball, but probably the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're a pretty classy team, although like the Celtics and stuff, maybe I can get behind. Soccer teams: Man U, probably Barcelona over Madrid, and I think that covers most of the sports teams. Dooba. Am I the best on the gym? If you mean like, do I bench and stuff a lot? Like, do I bust out like the quad plates? No, but I'm pretty decent. I do lift. Like leg press, I'm especially like pretty good at because I built a lot of leg strength when I was growing up. Why haven't I shown my face before? Well, it's not I haven't shown my face before. I actually have, but we were waiting until 100K. As you can tell, my room lighting is very yellow. Everything is, look at my head, it's just fading into yellow. I turn to The Simpsons if I reach out. But yeah, it's just very yellow, and the lighting isn't great, and everything is also pretty bad. Also, I'm not quite physically where I'd like to be at. So it's a little bit kind of like meh, but I personally don't mind. It's just more of it was a hassle. I didn't really want to commit to Facecam unless I had everything all ready to go and it was something I wanted to actually be able to do more regularly. I'm kind of testing out the waters right now, so that's why we're doing that. Pokemon or Digimon? Pokemon by and far. And favorite anime? Probably Love Live. No, that's not my favorite anime. Lol, that's the idol. No Game No Life. Least favorite thing in the world? Waste. I hate wasting things. I really hate wasting things. I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting food. I don't like wasting money. I don't like wasting. Not my thing. In terms of an activity, I don't know. I don't actually know what my most hated activity would be. Love life? My love life is pretty, I don't know. I've never really had issues. Like I think I found someone that I'm happy to be with. And, you know, I'm very, very excited for that. Yeah, I've never really, if you're asking like, did I struggle to find someone to spend the time, the days with? No, I've never had that issue. Which is odd because not a lot of people are like, yeah, man, you must have sometimes you must have had some hard times like growing up because you're a gamer and like basically, you know, you're a hardcore nerd basically. But the thing is, when I was growing up, I didn't really even to this day, I don't really have necessarily a lot of those introverted qualities. I think I probably am more of an introvert than an extrovert actually. But yeah, I never really felt restricted in terms of like what I could do, who I could hang out with. And so since I played football and stuff growing up and like sports in general, I hung out with a lot of the jocks and kind of like the people who I guess would be considered to be cool kids. I did theater and stuff, so I hung out with a lot of artsy kids and some people that were more like emo and all that junk. I hung out with a fair bit of them as well. The only people I never really hung out with were like really, really angry people. I don't know how to explain it. But there's there's that one clique of people that just, they're bad news. Like I never got into the feeling of, oh, I want to hang out with those guys. Just, it wasn't a thing. And yeah, actually, weird story. This is a really weird story. Probably shouldn't tell you guys this. Oh well, yellow swag. When I was growing up, I had this really odd moment in middle school where, I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but in middle school, I made the very unfortunate mistake of not understanding that one thing that a lot of girls love to do is they love to not tease necessarily speaking, but they enjoy being able to have that influence of like, you know, if you're like afraid of something, or if you like really are like dead set against doing something, they love to have a little bit of fun. And so in middle school, this got me a lot of hate from a lot of my guy friends, but I remember I was hanging out because there was a play or something that was going on. I was helping the stage crew out, and while I was hanging out, a couple of the girls that were coming from the school, and they weren't cheerleaders, but they were on dance team, which was more of like a marching band thing. So I don't know like they're probably not considered to be like super popular girls or whatever, but I remember that for some of the guys who were doing the stage crew, they really, really thought like, oh man, they're so hot, whatever else. And I just didn't have a single care in the world. I just could be fleeped. So I was just like, okay, cool. And at one point, I must have said something along the lines of like, oh yeah. No, I really would not want to. I don't want to kiss anyone except for the right girl. And that just, I got chased. I got chased into oblivion. They like, I literally got stuck. I remember I had to run away from them. I locked myself away from these girls who had chased me into the bathroom, and they're like, come on, one kiss. And the guys were just furious at me. They're like, we would kill to be in your position right now. I was just like, fleep off. I mean, you want to be in my position, go right on ahead. I don't want to be here. But looking back on it now, that was a pretty interesting position to be in. What's your favorite pack member? Probably Preston. I missed it. Ever play Kingdom Hearts or watch Doctor Who? I tried watching Doctor Who again. I don't know. I like watching it randomly with friends, but I don't enjoy just watching it. As for Kingdom Hearts, yeah, I played 1, 2. I played Chain of Memories technically. I don't really remember very much from Chain of Memories. I've never played the final mixes. I haven't played Birth by Sleep or what is it, 356 divided by 2 or whatever. I haven't done that stuff. What was that? I saw one. What is the stupidest thing you've ever done? Stupidest thing I've ever done is... Well, I've done a lot of stupid things. I'll give you one of the stupidest things I've ever done. One of the stupidest things I've ever done in my life was when I was little. I decided it would be a great way to rebel. This was the stupidest thing in retrospect, but like, when I was young, I really hated this one shirt. I just hated it. It was purple. It was stupid look. I hated it, and I really disliked like this particular set of like boxers. And I was like on a clothing rage, and not that I really disliked the way they looked. I disliked the way they felt. Like they weren't like, you know, soft and nice and pillows and fluffy. Like they were freaking like scratchy and crap, and I hated that feeling so much. And so I remember at one point I thought to myself, well, I'm going to just throw them. I'm going to throw them onto places. And what did I decide to throw it on? I decided to throw on my ceiling fan. And the ceiling fan, it was going pretty quick. It wasn't like one of those like, whoa. It was like one of those, like a helicopter propeller almost, or rotor. But it was going pretty quick. And so I threw it on there, and naturally it starts like swinging around. But it flings off. And where does it fling off? Onto my lamp. And I'm like, whatever, it's a lamp. Whatever, lamps make light. Lit it on fire. Almost burnt the house down. All right. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and convert the chat to subscribers only mode just for a little bit, and then we'll probably sub Q&A just for a little bit, and then we'll raid. All right, so shoot. We'll answer maybe like 5 or so questions, and then we'll call it a day. Or if there's no questions, I guess we'll put it back. Well, where would you be if I didn't do YouTube? I would probably be working in business. Probably in consulting. That's what I would say. But that's probably where I would be. How many hairs do I have in my head? I don't know. I have gray hair. I've had gray hair since I was like 6. Weird. Did I get in trouble for card counting? I've been to a casino night, which was handled by professional, like casino employees and card shufflers and stuff like that. And I was asked very politely and then very, very politely to leave the casino night because I kind of showed off a little bit because they were using very simple things. Like there was one idiot decided to make a table that was a single deck, which is, you never do that. So they had a single deck. And I looked at it, I was like, this is going to be so easy. And I went there, and I remember I was eyeing this one part of the deck, and I looked at it, I was like, it's good. And then we were playing blackjack. It was a blackjack table, which makes it so much worse. I go, the next one's going to be a king. And a king comes up, and the dealer looked at me and was like, nope, freaking done. Just, nah, rip. Shoe size? 10-ish, 11-ish, somewhere in there. Favorite song that we haven't listened to on stream? I don't know. What is a favorite song? Oh, Lemon Tree. I don't know who does the song, but it's like, I'm sitting here in a boring room. It's just another lonely Sunday afternoon. Wasting my time, got nothing to do. I remember that song from my childhood. Because that was a song I listened to a lot because my parents weren't around very long. Or around very much, rather. And so I remember I heard that song a lot. That was kind of like what I associate with my childhood. My parents are great people, by the way. Don't misunderstand that. They were very busy people, though. Alright, well, favorite band / orchestra instrument? Probably band, trumpet. That's obviously going to be something that I'm very biased about, but I also really like the French horn. Alright, freedom. Alright, well, anyways, I think that's going to be it for the Q&A. It was a great time, I think, so let's go ahead and call it a wrap there. If you guys did enjoy the episode, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Minecraft content. And, of course, I will see you guys another time. And, yeah, let me know about Facecam'd, how you feel about it. So, I'll see you all another time. Take it easy. Ciao for now.